But we were walking out of the room that day, and he put his hand on my shoulder and said, you remind me of my Uncle John.
Oh,
And
wow.
of course, we all know John Trump,
Yeah.
and one of his close confidants, one of his political people, said, we heard what happened, and she came over to me and said, listen, she said, listen, that man is beloved in this family. That John G. Trump is even amongst great people was a great man,
Yeah.
longest tenured professor at MIT, and so one of the things going back to Open Ink, that we've been working on. There's three or four of the ladies that work with us that are exceptional researchers. One in particular, Lindsay Nelson, has really dug into the John G. Trump story and
Mhm.
has come out with thousands of documents. I mean,
Oh,
she has
wow.
gone to great lengths. I mean, we know more about John G. Trump now than, arguably anyone on earth, including the folks in the Trump family. But our plan here is to bundle it all up. We're going to make some printed copies of it. We're going to actually get it bound in book form, 3 or 4 volumes, and take it to President Trump. But the other thing we're going to do is we're going to put it all into Open Ink for everyone to see in a special collection. People need to understand what that family has meant to America, what that family meant to World War II. They don't, people, there's no possible way, unless you actually read his war journal, that you could understand who John G. Trump was and what he was doing in Europe during World War II, and the impact that his um, capabilities from a radiation perspective, from a radar perspective. I
Mm.
mean, I mean, this guy was one of the greatest physicists ever to live. And one of the interesting little tidbits we learned, that one of our other researchers learned, was there is a war journal that John Trump had at MIT, and it had 300 and some odd pages in it. There's another war journal that's a mirror of that, sort of, in Europe, in a collection over in the UK, that
Mhm.
has about 130 pages more. And so it really begs the question, so what happened to the 130 pages? Number
Yeah.
one, who ordered it, but what's in it?
Mhm.
And I'll tell you, I mean, of all the projects we've worked on, I mean, it doesn't have anything really per se to do with election integrity per se, but this family has meant more to America than we could possibly imagine and we
Mm.
could possibly understand. And I think that legacy, that John Trump left, is living in Donald John Trump. That was who that John was.
Yeah.
And man, it's just amazing. And so